MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Polar Bears. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Evan Welburn, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Ready now, Alfonso Santiago, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Alfonso Santiago.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now the pitch. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Barreto is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Julio Escalona.
In now, Julio Escalona, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in now, Cy McCord. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Leggett is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
That is 4.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rafael Bourbon, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Escalona stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game. Rufus Kotz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
At the plate, Fabio Koufax. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Fabio Koufax.
Now here's the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Standing in, number 25. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Escalona will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Lamont Mishmerheisen.
Now at the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Stepping in now, Chipper Bonzer, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lou Herrera, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Henry Etherton. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Now here's the pitch. And he got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Billy Darby. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-1.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Once again a 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Tino Veras, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Salvatore Barreto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping up now, Eric Leggett. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now here it comes.
Pull, that's inside.
Line to the right side. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
To the plate now, Eli Marte, as he'll take a look at ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. One and 0. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two out here and a runner at second. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with two outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Ready with the 2-1.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, shortstop.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Fabio Koufax. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out. Two runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Syracuse leads it 2-0. Stepping in, Maxwell Castillo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike one.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 2-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. Leggett is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Now at the plate, Craig Doran comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Change up low, 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Full count, 3-2. Out into right center, well hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Santiago fouled off. He flied out leading off the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
This is pulled into right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cy McCord. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. McCord is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, You've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And it's fouled away. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Polar Bears are out in front here 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Base hit into right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Chipper Bonzer, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. Digging in, Connor Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Scorched to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Tino Veras. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Into the box, Salvatore Barreto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bourbon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Polar Bears are out in front 3-1. Leading off the inning, Rafael Bourbon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. He's got it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lou Herrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Henry Etherton. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two and 0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way.
Count 3-0.
Maxwell Castillo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Maxwell Castillo.
So striding in, Maxwell Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Eric Leggett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
In now, Eli Marte. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Fabio Koufax. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Craig Doran. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alfonso Santiago. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in for ball one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2-0. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Julio Escalona.
Stepping in, Julio Escalona. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in, Mario Ozuna.
Leading off for the Polar. No left fielder, Mario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Lamont.
So digging in now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 2-2.
Three 2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Gus Mansfield takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Mansfield.
Connor Pitts will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
At the plate now, Salvatore Barreto. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Now batting, the right fielder, Eric Leggett.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Now in the box, Eric Leggett, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. Syracuse is out in front here, 5-1. Daniel Lopes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Leading off the inning, Cy McCord, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ball and a strike. Lopes has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fouled away. Fouled off. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lou Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat, and I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground to third. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Digging in the switch hitter, Henry Etherton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Stepping into the box, Billy Darby. First pitch on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Foul. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in Maxwell Castillo, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the stretch. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
But that's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate, Craig Doran, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 3 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Syracuse is on top 5-2. Stepping into the box, Eli Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Fabio Koufax. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
That's a miss.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, left fielder, Mario.
Into the box now, Mario Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 0-1 delivery. Pitch outside. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Has a look, now the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Ready on 1 and 2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. One out and a runner on third. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Darby into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
To the plate now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Pause and the 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. In the air now, out to right field. Etherton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Bonzer. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0. Ball, that's off the plate.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Count remains 2-2. count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Syracuse is on top here, 6-2. Timothy Chu is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Timothy Chu.
Leading off the inning, Alfonso Santiago, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Julio Escalona, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 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 2
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Cy McCord, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Rafael Bourbon. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set, and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Francisco Flores is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Francisco Flores.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tino Veras. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
The designated hitter, Tino Veras.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Flores, a Cuban-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And this will be fouled away. Full count. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Darby, just to the left of the mound, makes the play, 1 away. Now batting, Eric Leggett.
The right fielder, Eric Leggett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Misses, ball 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Eli Marte, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Into the box, Fabio Koufax.
He swings and grounds it to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Syracuse leads it 7-2. Frank Clark is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Leading off the inning, Lou Herrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up and the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Henry Etherton. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Fouled straight back. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Billy Darby. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A couple of walks for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Now back, catch Maxwell Castillo.
Stepping in now, Maxwell Castillo, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Trent Murillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Trent Murillo.
So coming to the plate, Mario Ozuna. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
No left fielder, Mario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 0-1.
Nope.
Murillo, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Bonser. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box, Tino Veras. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Etherton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Craig Doran starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. High chopper to third, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
0-2 with the count.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So now to the plate, Alfonso Santiago, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in to try it again, Julio Escalona. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Pitch is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Cy McCord. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Rafael Bourbon would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. There's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So stepping in, Rafael Bourbon. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Koufax is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Syracuse took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Evan Welburn earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 9 runs on 15 hits. 1 error, they left 9 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Dạ, dạ, em được mà.